Another beautiful day out the coast of California. We're headed out on a quest for details, a quest for treasure. I just went back to the beach that I went to the other day and it was shut down. So they can't open the parking lot, so we're going to find a spot where we don't need one of their parking lots and go out to our public coast regardless of anything. You're looking down the coast of California. That's the peninsula of San Francisco. That's the end of it, the profile. It runs long, lengthwise that way. So those are all houses and stuff. It looks empty from here. There's Coit Towers. There's the entrance to the bay. And winding up the coast, we're going to try Stinson here. Of course, that would go on down there, out and around, and then to Santa Cruz and off down to LA. We're headed up there. That's Bolinas Point that you can see from here. And then Stinson Beach in between us. Okay, we have governmental shutdown today and super high tide. I've been to 3 beaches, couldn't get to any sand. We are here, we're on Stinson. I'm going to start hunting. I'll let you know if I find anything. The waves are beautiful and people are out. So, down there's the actual park, and these are all like different rentals and vacation houses and stuff. And you know, a lot of public interface, and off down this way it's more open. I'm going to start with some of the dry sand here because it's a little bit easier for me, and then work my way back and then down towards the actual public park down there. And there's San Francisco off down that way. I will let you know any further details. Don't know how many we're going to get. One of the days, there's an 81 on the Garrett 18 Pro, and it's a US 10 cent piece. We had these epic waves. Look at what it did to Stinson Beach. Look at the cuts here. It tore it that deep and wide open. See the flat and the sea foam still on the ground? Look at that. This area right here, and the campground shut down for the day. That's a huge parking lot there usually. This is intense. All that's washed out here, and it's usually heavy population, like people every 20 feet. Taking a little break. It's kind of nice, the whole campground shut, so I came up here, took a little break. There's signals everywhere in the ground. I didn't even bring a digging knife, but yeah, look, the waves came all the way out into the parking lot. You see the flotsam and jetsam lines there. So they were actually coming over this grass and just all the way through. Pretty crazy. Well, beaches seem to be one of the hardest things for me to get in the flow. And then I get in the zone. The drier the better for me. Just have a hard time so far with all the extra noise and the mineralization, even though the Garrett does pretty good. Another dime. So, I will keep you informed. Go to quarter. It's a modern 95. And your next target looks like another quarter. We'll check the year. It's another modern 2000s. But finding coins. Look at this cut that we're working on. Heads all the way out here. That's where it's all eroded away from. I don't know what it is, but it's a red cent for sure. Let me balance this here. I gotta get better at getting stuff out of the scoop. Oh, it's another dime. This one went completely red. US 10 cents. Freighters leaving the port of San Francisco. And I just pulled my first silver quarter of my life out of the ground. Well, no, silver eagle. It's in 1942. Look at that. So, well, check that out. God, keep dropping. So, that was right in the walkway up to the bathrooms in the dry sand, laying there this whole time. 42. A little ways away. 86, 85. Oh, I see it laying on the surface. It's not silver, but it is another quarter. 1980. Awesome. I'm going to keep working this walkway. 81, is it a dime? Or a ring? Fly out. It's a dime, see it? Oh, cool. No. Just got 10 little coins out of this one spot. And 1942 nickel that matches the quarter. And we got a 92 signal right in here. Which I can't get out with my scoop, so we're going to pinpoint it. Oh, and it's a quarter. I think this one's newer. The other silver was just shiny. Yeah, I can't read it. It's a 1960 something, but I can see on the edge it's got copper. So this one isn't pure silver. Maybe an aluminum crochet hook or a tent stake, I don't know. I had an 86. There it is. 1990 clad quarter. Down here working in the water. Have to turn the sensitivity way down, but still picking up targets way too deep for me to dig in wet sand pit. Getting quarters out of the deal. So I take the long walk down the beach. See what we find. Epically long this beach is. And I see somewhere. I don't have to talk to anybody. I'm having enough fun. The next one, I have not looked at it yet. There's another high 80s. And we must be in a good spot. Oh, where did you go, silly thing? There it is. And we can just check the edge. Bam. What are you there? You look older. 78. Oh yeah, that's what it's about. What's up, guys? You wouldn't believe what I found today. Well, she's getting targets. I struggle out here. And I think her slightly weaker machine actually helps her out. Well, I see the edge of the Farallons out there at the edge of sight. The Farallon Islands. Great whites in between us and them. This is Stinson, so it's one of our actual great white beaches where we get sharks right up amongst the surfers. This is where it's gone on, but this is probably also the highest concentration of surfers maybe on this whole part of the coast. It's our little version of Long Beach. Really soft light today. Camera doesn't want to hold its autofocus. A lot of longboards out on the water. When I was living in Oahu, I wasn't a surfer, but it was during the mid-90s, and everybody was with little short competition boards. And I see that they have stretched out a little bit again. Not quite true longboards, but a lot of big old coasters. They're good to practice on. Good to learn on. Another quarter, 1983. Just working the grid back and forth between the cut and the water. Doing a little scuff. And looks like the beach is kind of divided up at this point. You know, our little slot. So I'm sticking my little area and see what comes to me. We got another 86. Right there. Scoop. Yep. And that luck techniques just takes a couple of days. This one's bright red and it's from 84. Get some more live jigs in. Got another 86. A lot of corners on this beach. A lot of detectors on this beach. I don't know what to say about that. I guess there's a lot of targets. A lot of hunters. I believe we have it in the scoop. Ah, there. See it sticking out of the corner there. What are you? And I just do a little edge wipe. And we got copper. So, trying not to get too much sand on my hands because then it gums up the camera. Right on. I believe the next one is in the scoop. The high signal, but it's in its 80s, so expecting a copper penny or something. Ooh, look, sand crab. There it is. And it's a green dime. So we'll do the same thing with that. Edge wipe, and there's copper there. So we'll check the date on that later. It's awesome. Still no contact with the mother unit. Somewhere off yonder. I think we got it out of the hole here. Our next one. Yeah, dropped that wet load of stuff right there. Okay, 87. I'm so praying for something besides a quarter. Not that quarters are bad. I dig them all day, like I have. Oh, it's a quarter. It's okay. Edge test. It's got copper on it. You want to see the date? I do. Slow down and pick some detail out. Oh heck, I can't see anything except for that there's copper on the edge. Just kidding. Is there copper on the edge? Yeah. Is that just pink sand? I can't decide. Let me look at the date real quick. San Francisco Peninsula off in the distance. There. God, you can see where I just found a bunch of coins, and then this group here of all these diggings, these are a bunch more coins. I wish I'd found that earlier on and just worked just the mid-strip. Stinson Beach. Many quarters. It's crazy. I'm showing you every 10th quarter or something because they're just popping out of the ground, and they're all just different, slightly numbers. I'm so tired. Gotta keep going. That's all that counts. We're heading out. There's a shot of the city at night. We hunted till way too late, and yeah, the mother unit found a silver ring, she says.
A silver ring.
Is it real silver?
I'm not positive.
Okay, we'll look at it. That's exciting.
I found a little heart made out of lead too.
Yay! I found a silver quarter from 1942.
Oh!
Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Okay, so here's what I found at the beach. Crazy cleanup of, look at my clad. Whoa. Okay, I got more clad here than I have at any other hunt I've ever done. And the beach usually kicks my butt. And this is, was down there, and there's detectorists everywhere gridding it off. So we had epic storms, exposed a lot of stuff. I mean, you saw the footage. It tore stuff out. I'm just lucky to be an amateur detectorist heading out and doing this right now. Living on this coast. Let me see, we got $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 in quarters. Probably 7, 8 in dimes. These are all pennies. These are nickels, dimes. Look at that. This is a 1942 nickel. And these are our garbage targets. These were eyeballed. This, the glass, just ended up in the bag. This is a double fossil, so it's a shell facing that way and one facing that way. So somehow the two empty shell halves got flipped around and it got fossilized like that. But pretty cool. We'll take a fossil on the way, you know. This was a hot rock that was really hot. Like really hot, like screaming. So don't know what's going on with it, but it's heavy, and I figure at least save it for the pulverizer. Can't wait to show you that. I figured out a really easy way to just demolish rocks. So pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Would have had just enough fun doing that, but then I got my first Washington silver quarter. So it's a 1942. It doesn't have a mark on it that I could see, and what little I have learned about coins in this last season since I found the gold is that a lot of times when it doesn't have a mark, it's because it was San Francisco and they didn't always put their mint mark. Who knows? You'll let me know. But yeah, the little bit of blackness on there is where probably, you know, some sort of corrosive bits in the sand sat. Other than that, it's thick and nice. Good start to my silver Washington collection. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Other things to note, maybe this bullet looked a little bit older because it was rounded and it had a band on it. And it wouldn't focus, you know those are always old. Okay, let's see what the mother unit gathered. Look at that, that's crazy. Silver found. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. This occurs in all the chalky bluffs, or like fake Dover that leads up to a Point Reyes, and it's clear, like banded with the white chalk agate. It's kind of a gray. And those are the most common agates down here when you get up into Oregon and Agate Beach up in by Eureka. You start getting oranges and yellows and everything else mixed in.
So the Stinson beach was not really open. All the parks in California were closed due to no appropriations for them. But we found a street at Stinson that was Stinson Beach that was people's houses, and so we parked. It was a very slim day for me with the bounty hunter. I had some issues, and I found it looked like it was a dollar day, but sand dollar day. All sand dollars. Many washed up, some beautiful rocks, broken seashells, very slim on the metals, 1981 quarter, nothing else good, not even hardly any garbage, which is a good thing, a dog tag for Oliver, some larger sand dollars. But the find of the day was, I believe it to be a little silver heart. It doesn't seem to be lead, but made by hand. And a tiny silver ring again. It also seems to be made by hand, with only one small shovel strike in it. It just wants to be lost. Anyways, a pretty good day. We stayed till after dark and had a beautiful sunset. Beautiful sunset. But it was nice to find the two things.
Great hunt though, so thanks for coming with me. Remember, you can like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll see you on the next one.